Hey guys! Accents. We all have them, ranging from the American accent to the Canadian accent to the oh-so-popular British accent. I, for one, have the American accent. Now, let's clarify a few things before I begin. I will not be attempting to do many different accents in this video. I already embarrass myself enough on the internet as is, obviously. Yeah. Also, although I find different accents interesting, this will not be a video praising a certain accent because those videos kind of annoy me and I think that's stupid. Interestingly, there are sub-accents. For example, there's not just the American accent. Within that, there are Texan accents, Michigan accents, New York accents. There are accents that derive from certain states, certain areas, from where people are from, and they talk in a certain way. It's funny to me that people think of places like Canada or Mexico or England and seem to think that they have one accent that covers that whole place, when in reality, just like America, they also have sub-accents. What grinds my gears, or gets my goat, whatever phrase fits there, is when people say, "Oh my gosh, I love your accent." What's the response supposed to be? Thanks, I worked really hard on it. I just mean, technically, everyone has an accent. Story time. At a certain convention of the online video variety, you can guess what I'm referring to, I encountered quite the character. I was with a friend at a party with some YouTubers who were partaking in drinking apple juice, right guys? Apple juice. And one person who had clearly had quite a few juice boxes came up to me. They said hello, and naturally I said hello back. Keep in mind, the person who was talking to me had a British accent. I will not be attempting to do that because confidence. Maybe I should try it? Because confidence, right guys? The conversation went a little something like this. Hello, my name is probably not important because I have an English accent. I'm sorry? Well, you know, many American girls love a guy with a British accent. Well, you found one of very few who actually are unimpressed by your accent. Really? And am I supposed to be? I mean, did you choose to talk like that when you were an infant? Like that's the accent that you decided to go by and I should praise you for it? And then he promptly left the conversation that he proceeded not to remember the next day. Don't get me wrong, I find accents interesting. And that's because it's a way of talking that is completely out of the ordinary. If I were surrounded by a certain accent for too long, it would probably lose its appeal. I'm surrounded by American accents, so that is something that doesn't exactly fascinate me. But when you bring something else into the mix that I'm less familiar with, of course I'm going to find it more interesting because it's new and different and not what I'm accustomed to. Sharing cool things! Also, since we are sharing cool things, I wanted to share a YouTuber that my friend Luke, you guys know who Luke is probably, shared with me a few months ago. Just 'cause I have watched a lot of his videos and he does not cease to make me laugh aloud. This user I'm talking about is Cayenne1 and he also says zebras. Not that I care about accents or anything. But no, seriously, this guy is genuinely funny and it's not like he has a small following or anything, but I just figured I might as well share it because I didn't know about it and that's absurd. And I doubt he is watching this, but I don't want people to get a big head, so just kidding guys, don't watch his videos. They are not that hilarious and are just semi-funny to me, and you shouldn't check them out in the link in the bottom bar right. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I know I said I was going to do an LTA. This is nice. I get to like shelf it up here. Is that a thing? I made an LTA thing just like I said I would, and then I didn't like it, so I scrapped it, and now I have this. I love you guys. You are all fantastic and awesome, and I am also getting better. I'm not as sick, still a little bit sick. And still unemployed. Yeah. Alright guys, finger guns. Pew! Also, I want to do something with this. I just don't know what yet. Link in the bottom bar for this.
When you're looking for someone and someone comes along, it never enters in your head the thought that someone could be wrong. And they'll tell you that you're pretty, put these thoughts inside your head, but you're never really special. You just realise you're ever instead, and you try to wash away the crowd. Playing music fun.
Clarify a few things before I begin.